What's up, everyone? You're listening to KCWU 81 The Burg, your music central. We'd like to welcome you to the R.A.P with Roberto,
Atong,
and Paige.
a show where we talk about social issues with social people. Today we're going to be talking about blank, blank, blank. But first, we'd like to give you all a little bit more of an info about who we are and what we do and why we do it.
We're all student employees at the Diversity and Equity Center, and we were offered a platform to have conversations about things that interest and affect us in our communities.
from social media to social justice, we've got you covered about what we think and about the world around us.
All right, everyone. The first topic is, what have the last couple of weeks been on campus? You know, fresh new year, 2022, fall, what's up?
Listen. I love my people. Fist to the power.
Power to the people, right?
Power to the people, you know what I'm saying? But the amount of my people that I have been seeing, for those that are just listening, I am a black woman.
I, too, am a black woman.
I sadly am not a black woman. I'm an indigenous man.
Personally, listen, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but it's also frightening. Because why is it that I'm walking? Because, I didn't really have to worry about how I dressed to school. It didn't matter. Why is it the first day
you're
on campus,
so right.
I saw Shorty with
And
heels.
the 30-inch 360 lace bust down, I can't come to class the way that I used to.
I'm a puke. I'm like, my girl. She looks beautiful. I'm telling you, her natural hair was slick back to the gods.
Shout out to her.
Heels. But I hear her walking. She is taller than me, so I'm looking at a whole goddess right now. I'm looking. I'm like, oh my god. Listen to me. It's beautiful. Also, BSU.
The turnout for their first meeting last Thursday,
A lot?
there was at least 50 people, I think.
At least 50?
At least
50.
Which
At
is
least.
crazy because my first year here, my freshman year, there were not that many people in BSU. There weren't that many black people on campus. So the amount of black people, the amount of just people of color that we're seeing is it's really nice.
Do you think it's transfers or first years or?
I don't know because first years don't look like first years anymore.
No.
I don't know if there's something in the water, but I look like I'm younger than a lot of the first years.
Me too. But I think it's the transfer because I've been talking to most of them because, hi, I am ASA's VP.
There we go. Name
A
change.
little shameless plug. But as I was saying, I talked to most of them. They're all transfer students, and I'm like, oh God, where are you coming from? What?
The funniest thing though, I had this guy in my, I think, anthropology course one year, and he was like, yeah, I'm a freshman, I just started, and I'm like, you look a bit older, man. How old are you? He's like, 32. And I'm like,
we love a non-traditional
non-traditional
student.
students.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out
Everyone.
to y'all.
Period.
Transfers, first years, non-traditional, everyone. Thank you for coming to Central.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
It's helping
we
us
love
a
it.
lot.
Honestly.
Especially all you POCs, you are helping us a lot.
Yeah, and if y'all were wondering how to get in contact with any of the orgs that we mentioned, ASA meets on what days?
We meet every Tuesday at 5 p.m. in Black Hall 105.
And Black Student Union meets every Thursday at 5:30 in Black 105.
Yeah, and there's also FASA. I think they meet on Thursdays at 6:30.
6:30?
Yeah, 6:30. I think the room is 131, but I could be wrong. But if you check out their Instagram, which is at CW FASA, you will find that information there.
FASA.
Okay, yeah. There's also Metro, which is technically is on Wednesdays at 6:30, I want to say, or 5. But we'll see you in our next topic when we talk about Black Panther. But now you'll be listening to Love Not Tweet Tweet, which is another name by
Enjoy.
What's up, everyone? You're listening to KCWU 88.1 The Burg, your music central, and you're back with the raps. Anyways, we're going to be segueing to our new topic, which is the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer had recently just dropped. What do y'all think about it?
I liked it. Yeah,
I loved it.
I'm honestly nervous. The whole thing gave me nerves. I was like, okay, who should I root for?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
But then I saw one of the new characters, and I was like, I know who I'm rooting for.
Really?
Yeah.
Listen, I would have been on Homeboy's side because he looks so cool. All that
The
gold,
character design?
me and gold,
Insane.
besties. So as soon as I thought, I'm like, I'm about to root for this man. And then I saw him up in Kimanta's face. I was like, sir, you need to back up.
Yeah,
She
I
just
don't
lost
know.
her son, her husband, and you open her face like that?
Like seeing him in Angela Bassett's face awoke something in me, and I was like really angry about it. I don't even know what the plot is. She might have been in the wrong, but I was like, you need to get out of my mom's face.
Thank
Like
you.
that, I felt like he was attacking my mom personally. But I'm also interested to see like how they handle the absence of Chadwick Boseman,
Yeah.
just because like the first Black Panther was like a cultural shift,
It was
a
a reset.
phenomenon, and he's an icon in and of himself, like just as an actor, but like what Black Panther did for the Black community, I'm really interested to see how they're going to turn the focus away from Black Panther and more, or T'Challa and more towards Shuri. I'm very interested to see it. I know I'm gonna be real emotional, so I'm gonna bring tissues
Me
to the
too.
theater.
Me too. I don't cry, but listen, I'll be in the back sniffing a
A
bit.
little sniffle, you know?
In all honesty, Namor
New
can do
character.
whatever he can. I got his back. I'm behind him. That's
Yeah.
mine. And I'm gonna stand by him.
That's your man?
That's your
my
man?
That's my man's. I'm gonna stand by him. If he's like, you know what? I don't just want Wakanda. I want the world. I'm gonna be like, yeah, take it.
Yeah?
Take
Really?
it. Take
Really?
it.
Really?
If he was on his Thanos.
Thanos did it. Namor can do it.
But were we
Easier.
okay with Thanos
Doing
behaving
it.
that way?
Well, I mean, like they all had their own issues, I guess, but like they got through. They went to therapy for once. They needed therapy.
They did go to therapy.
They went to
Therapy
therapy.
has been a
So if
trend.
anything, he helped.
Not you being a Thanos apologist.
I'm not an
what I'm saying.
apologist. I'm a Namor supporter.
Okay.
If it brings me to that road, then I'll do my best to avoid that road.
Okay. I mean, I can understand the support behind Namor, because I think, at least in my opinion, what they're going to, like the direction that they're going with his character is that he's more of like, I care about the ocean and I want, you know, the earth to be, you know, habitable for my people, sort of, you know, more conservative of the earth, which is like rooted in indigenous practices, which is a good little segue into our next topic that we'll be going into after the break. We're going to be going into Indigenous Peoples Day and how it is not a federal holiday. We'll be talking a little bit about that. So see y'all when we get back.
Perfect.
You're listening to KCWU 88.1 The Burg, your music central. And this is The R.A.P. And this is Paige. And I don't know if y'all know, but Indigenous Peoples Day was this past Monday. And I also don't know if y'all know that it is not a federally recognized holiday.
You telling me the federal government doesn't like indigenous people?
That seems, I don't know. I don't
I don't
want to.
know.
I don't
I
want to
don't
make
know.
any assumptions.
No.
But I will say that there was a holiday on that same day that was federally recognized.
What day would that be, by any chance, if you can remember?
I can't. It's I know that he like sailed the ocean blue in a year.
He
That sounds really familiar.
wasn't he like
Yeah.
begging for money too?
Something like that.
He needed funding for it.
Yeah, and I think he got lost.
got
And
lost.
he thought he was in India,
yeah,
but
yeah,
obviously
Yeah.
not.
Wrong side.
Something happened.
Yeah.
Wrong side, babe.
So, you know, just wanted to put that out there that Indigenous Peoples Day was this past Monday. And another thing about Indigenous Peoples Day, one that I learned this past Monday, is that the Chinook Nation is not federally recognized, and it basically doesn't exist in the eyes of the government. So,
Interesting.
Like,
yeah.
like what are like the I don't want to say consequences, but like because I know like most of the tribes that are recognized by the government do get certain aids. Like, does that mean they don't get anything?
Yeah, basically, like, they don't exist in the eyes of the federal government. So, like, COVID-19 relief was not on the table for them. They had to handle it themselves. Yeah, anything that you would look to the government for help is not something that they can look to.
Wow. Like, why doesn't the government recognize them? Like,
It's
interesting.
it's a mystery. It's a
It
mystery.
is a mystery.
But you know, if you're wanting to learn more about the Chinook Nation and possibly support their cause and help them, you can visit their website at chinooknation.org to find more information and educate yourself and be a part of
the conversation.
the conversation, the change, the improvement, the progress. So yeah.
Speaking of progress, let's see what the DEC is doing up close. So the Culture Corner on toxic masculinity is on the 25th.
Who's leading that
That's
culture
right.
corner?
Oh, right. That's me,
Yeah,
Roberto.
Oh.
I'm leading that.
you are.
Next up is QFAM every other Friday at 11 p.m. I'm kidding. 11 a.m. Who does anything at 11 p.m.? Thrive every other Monday. But,
It's
it might
subject
change.
to change. So check out the DEC's Instagram and follow us for those changes. The Instagram is at diversity, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
CWU diversity.
CU diversity.
That is CWU diversity.
Mm-hmm.
And for my Latin and Indigenous people, Dia de los Muertos starts on the 27th of October, a program where we will explore the meaning behind Dia and different aspects of our community. And Popcorn Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
At the DEC Black 101.
Yep, and it starts this Friday.
So come get your popcorn.
And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, we air every second Thursday at 2 p.m. So this is going to be a regular thing.
Yep, you're going to be hearing a lot from us.
From us.
See ya.
Bye-bye.